So my name is Shimon. I work for Casino Guru. Casino Guru is an affiliate website mainly, but it has a lot more things which are shaping us. We deal with a lot of player complaints. We have the biggest database of online casinos. We are making safety index, the rating for every casino in our database based on their reputation, how they are treating their customers. And my role in the company is that I am running our safer gambling projects, which are predominantly created to reduce gambling-related harm and use our position on the market to help with that. Casino Guru Academy is one of the projects that we use for that. It has educational courses for operators or solution providers. They are all for free. We are using our experience from player complaints, also from the global markets, and put it into these courses as a knowledge that can help operators to increase player experience, player retention, and so on. We have 7 courses altogether. They are mainly created for onboarding new customers, and we are happy for any company to use them and take advantage from them.
That's very interesting. When did you launch the academy, and what was the market need that you saw why you decided to go for this?
Right. So it was roughly 4 years ago, and the main reason was because we saw a lot of complaints in our complaints resolution center were repeating. So the subject was similar. So we find that there is a need for casinos to make things better, and perhaps in the areas which are obscure to them, which they don't really see. So we decided to put this knowledge into the courses so we can perhaps educate or inspire these operators that there are ways how they could eliminate complaints completely or just reduce their impact. And that is mainly done through the communication with the players. So our first course was on the essentials, basically baseline on the customer support for operators. And that is, to this day, after 4 years, our still most popular course.
That's very interesting. So with the first course you were targeting customer support. What are the other courses about then?
So the courses are relevant for every employee of the casino which deals with customers directly or indirectly. Our second course was focused on bonuses because we were receiving a lot of complaints about bonuses, mainly about that their terms and conditions were not clear. People were falling into the traps which might not have been intended by the casinos. So we did our best to explain on how bonus works and what are the best ways how to structure them in order that players will understand them and will not go into the situations when they will feel like mistreated or conflicted. And our third course was focused on safer gambling, and we wanted to make it in a way that it would inspire those operators which are not required to have like very sophisticated infrastructure for safer gambling through their regulators, and we wanted to show the value of responsible gambling, how it can translate into commercial success for your company.
Those are very, very important topics. And all these courses are beneficial to players as well, or all your courses mainly focusing on the needs of businesses, so it's more like B2B?
Mostly it's B2B. I think the course which are most relevant to players would be the one with customer support, because they can get a very good overview on how online gambling works. But when I think about it, the bonuses course could be relevant as well, because very few people understand those bonuses completely, because they could be very complicated. The terms and conditions could be very structured. And by doing that course, players could understand how our course is structured, what these operators aim for with creating bonuses, and could help them on their journeys when they will be using them and playing with them.
So the Casino Guru Academy launched 4 years ago. What sort of feedbacks did you receive from the industry about these courses?
The feedback is overall very positive. I mean, people are mostly surprised that we are doing something like that for free. And I think the biggest underscores of that we are doing something which is accepted positively is that up until now, without any sophisticated marketing strategies and campaign, we have received more than 30 companies that are creating accounts and basically putting their employees through our academy repeatedly. So we would see waves of individuals registering, doing courses. I think that sum it up in a way that it is something that is needed for the industry and it's been appreciated.
Definitely, those are very impressive numbers for such a short period of time. And what metrics do you use to measure the success of the whole program?
Right. So we are looking into what is how big is the jar? How many companies can be using our courses and how many people could be the customers of these courses? So we basically made a calculation on what is out there in the market, and then we will compare it to our performance, meaning how many people per month from what companies are registering, what kind of courses they are doing, and if they are fulfilling them. Because not everyone who registers, opens an account, start learning, will necessarily finish the course. So we aim into increasing these numbers as well. So I would say it's twofold. On the quantitative numbers, like how many companies, how many people, but also how many people are going through the whole journey of the course, finish it, and get the certification.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So those who haven't seen your courses yet, can you tell us what format you used? Is it like videos or more like written documents?
Yeah, so it's e-learning, very straightforward. You just need to create an account and the whole platform is available to you. You just pick the course, basically get into the course, and you have different chapters, sub-chapters, and there is a combination of text and videos. We do our best to break the content into smaller chunks so it would be easily digestible, understandable, so it wouldn't be that heavy on education. You don't need to watch lengthy videos of someone explaining something, but we rather put some engagement things into it so people can play with some content pieces, make them larger, make them smaller, so it wouldn't be that exhausting going through the courses. Each course takes about 60 to 90 minutes, and the idea was to make them as straightforward as possible so it could be used by people from the company, but also by any individual out there.
Thank you. And can you tell us how do you see the end goal of Casino Guru Academy? Because right now you are here at SiGMA Euromed 2025 conference and you clearly promoting it. What do you see as the end for the academy, the mission?
So far, we have seen that we are having a good product, which is appreciated by the industry. So we want to accelerate the numbers of companies that does that. So we want to basically put the academy more out there into the understanding of people, basically their perception. So we would like to invest more in marketing. We would like to gather more feedback and see what other courses we can produce. How can we bring even more value to these companies? And basically the end goal is to have everyone in the gambling industry thinking about Casino Guru Academy when they will be considering free education, which is accessible and with a good quality.
Yeah, that perfectly makes sense. And looking at the current state of affairs, I know that there are many iGaming courses available and there are iGaming companies who are dedicated into education, but I think all or most of the courses are paid. How do you see your free courses in this market?
So it could be seen as a disruption of this market, and we are aware of that, and it's not our intention. Our intention is to provide baseline education for everyone in the gambling industry so they could get the right kind of knowledge in order to do their work. naturally, we are not able to go into an every detail with our courses. Otherwise, they couldn't be made in a way as they are, very straightforward, easy to understand and digest. And this is where these other providers came in. So when people in the gambling industry needs further education, we are not the ones who can provide it. But we want to partner with companies that are able to do it, so we will bring a more comprehensive value altogether.
I know you guys already have a very sophisticated rating system when it comes to evaluating online operators. Do you think that in the future you would also somehow incorporate the participation and results of the academy as well?
Yeah, so it's one of the things that we are considered for the future on, it's in the package of bringing more value when you are using our academy. So for example, when there will be a company which uses the courses, we know that their employees are basically well trained in this area. It could provide some additional benefits as part of profiling and description within Casino Guru.
Thank you very much. Final question is coming. What message do you have for those companies who haven't tried your courses yet and for those who are already using them?
Right, so for those that have tried it, I would advise to embrace it even more, perhaps get in touch with us, tell us what could we do better, what we can do again to bring more value to the courses. And for those that haven't tried it, my advice would be just try it. It's free, it costs nothing. The only thing is just to create an account with an email address, and you could see for yourself whether this is something that brings you value, something that you could benefit for your employees to gain better understanding for the iGaming industry or not. It's out there, the choice is yours.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you very much for all the questions.